Tonight we have an amazing story about one Butte High freshman's journey through the toughest time of his life and how he inspired a community through the way he fought. Our Dom Tibbetts shares with us the full story of Max Strong.
Behind me is Naranchi Stadium, a symbol in the Butte community and a dream for many of the athletes who get to step on the field and play under the lights in front of the whole town. But for one Butte High freshman, that dream had to take a sudden pause as he battled a serious medical emergency. This is the Max Damaris story. Max was getting ready for the upcoming 2018 football season, but after a regular school physical prompted a trip to an eye specialist, Max and his family would soon learn that their situation was much more serious.
At first we were told that he had a hole in his macula, and that's why he was blind in his right eye. So we were expecting to go to the appointment and have him set up a surgery.
But sadly, it wouldn't be that easy for Max. He needed to have an emergency MRI to see if there was a tumor behind his eye.
So he said it might take a while to get the results back, and I just begged him to let us know as soon as possible if he could just call me so that we didn't have to wait the weekend.
And then the call came in. Max had optic nerve glioma, a slow-growing brain tumor that arises in or around the optic nerve.
He just said, well, we did find a tumor, and I lost it. I lost my mind, just all the thoughts racing through your head.
But in the family's darkest hour, it was Max who shined a beacon of strength in the toughest time of his young life.
And I just remember he wrapped his arms around me and said, Mom, stop crying, it's fine. I'm okay. Let's just go in the bookstore and get this done, and we'll come back tomorrow and figure out how to treat it.
Max and the Damaris family were referred to the John A. Moran Eye Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where they'd learn the next steps in Max's recovery.
We would have to work with a team of doctors at the Huntsman Cancer Institute down there. They wanted us to start radiation right away.
Starting on September 10th, over the next 6 weeks, Max received radiation treatments 5 times a week. But Max found ways to keep himself in good spirits.
My PS4 did, and Fortnite, I really liked that game, but also the texts I got from my friends just kind of kept me away, and just hanging out with my friends and my family, that kind of just took my mind off what was going to happen.
And as Max fought in Salt Lake City, back in Butte, the community lended a helping hand to the family.
Super, super humbling. I just can't believe the amount of people that were just willing to do whatever. It was just amazing.
They did GoFundMe pages and sold t-shirts and bracelets, and they had a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that they put together in a week.
And I'm so thankful. I am very thankful for everybody that helped me, and all my friends and coaches and family and people I didn't even know who just reached out to me.
Max has regained 20/70 vision in the top of his right eye and offers some advice for anyone fighting a similar battle.
Just to stay positive throughout the whole thing and just fight.
Max and the Damaris family aren't out of the woods just yet. They go back to the doctors January 15th for another MRI to see if the tumor has shrunk. But until then, Max will continue to love Montana State football, J. Cole, and Hair Nation Radio with his dad. And from all of us here in Butte, Max, we got this. In Butte, Dom Tibbetts, MTN Sports.
Thanks, Dom.